One thing I really miss from my time in corporate sales is sitting at my desk and wondering, how did my boss possibly get this job? Shout out to Mysteries. He was an external hire with a background selling jewelry. Shout out to Relevant Experience. At first, we all thought the same thing. He must know someone, he must be connected. Surely his cousin or brother in law is the CFO. Believe it or not, no. Turns out he didn't know any of the higher ups. Now, some of you might be thinking, what if he's one of those people who just interviews really well? Trust me, he was not one of those people, which really only leaves one explanation, which is demonic activity. You have to remember, he is a demon. He was most likely interviewed and hired by a fellow demon. A lot of people get this wrong. They assume all demons are the CEOs poisoning the water supply. Not the case. Over 80% of demons are actually in middle management roles in corporate America. Shout out to George. They love it there. It's where they thrive. Because you have to remember, if you're coming from hell, corporate America is basically a lateral move. Another fun fact about demons that explains this: demons are loyal to each other, but they hate competition. And I think this is why I got hired. I think he interviewed with the director slash demon, and this guy was like, okay, George will do whatever I say, but more importantly, he's not going to upstage me. He's not going to make me look bad, right? At no point will my boss come along and think, maybe George should be in charge. That's not going to happen. And I think this is how he got the job. And I think a lot of people get hired this way. Like, I do stand-up comedy now, and you might think this won't happen in the world of stand-up comedy. Even in this world, it does. Some headliners will bring someone to open for them who is bad, not on accident, but on purpose. They will go find someone who is a George-level comedian and subject the audience to this. They don't care if the audience is furious, as long as no one, when they leave, will be like, the opener might have been better than the headliner. Shout out to cowards.